Last year I thought I had it all. I worked myself up to the dream job, dream experiences, dream life. I thought that was it. I found my purpose. I am done. Nothing could get better than this until the world came crashing down. And I realized I was kind of living in a bubble and I just scratched the surface of what was actually possible. What's up, I'm Leah Melody, and in this video I'm going to share with you the whirlwind of the last 12 months. That time I lost out on my dream career, was left with nothing, had to fight from scraps to start something new from the ground up, which turned into a six-figure business. Now, honestly, whenever I used to hear six-figure entrepreneur, make six figures online, make money while sleeping, it sounded like the biggest scam. It sounded like get-rich-quick schemes from all of these coaches and people on these YouTube ads that I could not ever connect to. I never really saw myself entering the path of digital entrepreneurship. As an entrepreneur, that was fine, but like that whole vibe was not me. I was living the dream job, but I wasn't making much money, and to be honest, that didn't matter too much for me. So as we all know, the panorama hit last year and the travel industry was at the butt of the most affected industries in this entire world. I mean, we can't travel. Living in Australia, we've been so shut off from the world. Tourism has flopped. The world is crashing, and everyone I know in travel, their careers came burning down too. And if you don't know who I am or what I did, I used to be a travel content creator, and I'd be living my best life all over the world, making travel content, photos, videos, and working with brands and other influencers to make viral content that promoted tourism, culture, fun, food, travel, all of the lot, literally the dream job. I was also a social media strategist, so I'd work with brands and hire influencers to work on big campaigns and projects that went viral. Now, as the travel industry crashed last year, there was a specific week I will never forget where job after job after job emailed through, canceling, borders shutting everywhere, companies, big companies closed down, and it was a nightmare. I had no idea how to move forward. Everyone else I knew in this industry was facing it too, and at this point I was cooped up with my parents who didn't understand this career in the first place, couldn't support me, and gave me so much crap for living this creative entrepreneurial journey because good for you, this is what you get now.
How are you making money on Instagram, huh? Yes, 1,000 people like your picture, but is that money in your pocket? Is it $1,000? Or is it just 1,000 tap, 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 scroll, double tap, 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 tap. Unless they pay you, then you're just job seeker. Talagang batang to. Go to Centerlink.
After I made some time to sit in the shit and grieve, I had two options. One was to go find some part-time work, go in the 9 to 5, kind of just succumb to a stable life, which for some people, like, that's absolutely valid, especially if your whole industry went kaput. But I've tried that before, and honestly, it's never been for me. And the second option was to use the cards that I was dealt with and try again. Now, mind you, I have a high tolerance to risk in the name of entrepreneurship. I've already proven to myself time and time again that I can make something work, and I've built a lot of self-trust with myself. So I thought I'd try my hand at throwing things at the wall and figuring it out. Looking back, I'm so grateful for such a unique opportunity to really just clear everything in my schedule and force me to slow it down and reconnect to why I'm here and what my purpose is. Now, all this time I've been go, 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 booking every travel job and really like climbing this ladder, but I feel like it was not until lockdown I had this chance to reevaluate where I was actually headed and if it was still in alignment. Now, one of the trade-offs I had living this dream job was actually financial freedom. Now, you think like having this awesome job, it has all its perks, but the trade-off in a lot of jobs like this is brands don't have much budget. And influencing and content creation is still such a new field, and that path was still so new. I wasn't fully equipped to have that financial freedom. I was still relying on a lot of clients and brand work, and there were some gaps I was blindsided by because the job was so amazing. But I used the opportunity for lockdown to really ask myself what it was I wanted in this world and what was my why. And my why was to empower creatives to live a life that they were fulfilled by and a life that they love. Travel was just the vehicle for me to do that, but it allowed me to see I didn't have to be attached to travel to get that job done. I also leaned into my mentors and coaches and the programs I was already a part of, which helped me so much. I'm actually gonna make a separate video breaking down everything I did to build my business from this point onwards, but I invested in a coach and the right support to help me get all of these ideas out there and put them into a tangible action plan. I realized that now more than ever, in a time like now when everyone was in lockdown, the world needs light, it needs art, and I had skills to be able to serve people.
She dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper.
I didn't know how that looked. I didn't know if it was coaching or mentorship or how I would sell it, but I knew I had something to give, and that was the root of how I was able to even start this business. So through last year's lockdown, I was able to get aligned with my why, discover what my actual purpose was, write down all of the skills I had and what the world needed, and started to brainstorm how I could create some kind of offering or create something that I could sell. And it was through the help of my mentors to help me come up with a strategic plan to get there. From then on, I started a business packaging up all of my knowledge and my experience and selling digital products. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how I did it by breaking down the steps I went from ground zero to building a business and all of the lessons I learned along the way. After losing all my contracts, I knew I needed to make a change. And so I started a business which changed the trajectory of my life. And 6 months later, it turned into a six-figure business. I moved out into my dream home. I'm working with some of the best people, and I'm giving access to others to find the same financial freedom. But one thing is for sure, manifestation is a powerful thing. And if you really get clear on your goals and put your mind to it, you can make some crazy shit happen.
I don't know, I'm gonna make this happen, but it's gonna happen. And this is why I'm drawing this out, because I'm gonna be watching and I'm gonna be visualizing this view and making it happen. We don't have any idea how this is gonna work, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen!
As you know, this is a very different type of direction from my travel content, but if this is something that interests you and you want to learn from, please let me know and I will continue posting on this channel, or I can go ahead and make a new channel. I would love to hear your thoughts and what you would like to learn from me. So glad to be back, and I will see you in the next video.